So his debut last night, though, he had 23 points, though. He was cooking. They actually look cool together, bro. But they played against the Hornets. That's the one thing I'm going to say. He said it's not a super team, but he's going to win for sure. How is it not a super team? Because I think Devin Booker's a superstar, right? D-Book? What are you talking about? I think, and then y'all, hold on, y'all call CP3 the point guard, right? I know Chris Paul is old, but y'all was still praising him, though. Y'all was still praising him. Y'all said he just helped them win 60 wins last year, right? And that what y'all said? So hold on, is Chris Paul a star or not? So Chris Paul has already fell off that hard. What's he averaging right now? And I think Chris Paul is old. I think D'Angelo Russell better than Chris Paul right now. So I mean, hold on, y'all. Chris Paul, how is he? Chris Paul is averaging 13 points this year. He averaged 14 points last year. So yeah, I got D'Angelo Russell over Chris Paul right now. But I'm saying Chris Paul averaged 13 and a half this season. Last season he averaged 14 and a half. Yeah, like last year he averaged 14, 4, and 10. This year he averaging 13, 4, and 9. And the season before that, he averaged 8 assists the season before that. So he's not that far off, really. I think it's a super team. Like I said, hey, bro, this is KD's fourth super team. At OKC, he had KD. It was KD, Russ, and Harden. Russ was averaging 27 in the finals, so he was already in his prime. James Harden had already won Sixth Man of the Year as a third option. That's amazing, because that just tell you what his role was. Because if Chris Bosh would have come off the bench, he would have won Sixth Man of the Year. But in Golden State, right? Obviously. Then you seen what they tried to do in Brooklyn. Just because it backfired don't mean it wasn't a super team. Right? That was a super team. And now you're teaming up with Devin Booker. But look, I don't really hold it against KD. I mean, I feel like if we give certain people a pass, we have to give KD a pass too. Like, it is what it is. I'm not trying to bash him. I'm not trying to say he can't be in certain conversations. Because we all know LeBron made a super team too. We all know that KG made a super team too. Right, so if that part of it cancels out, then you got to look at their game. I think KD can be in a conversation with anybody based on his game. You said the Bucks still own them with or without KD. I agree. You said LeBron was in 3. Let's think about that. He might be right, but let's think about that. So you had Miami, you had Cleveland, and you had and you had the Lakers. Yeah, so he was on 3 super teams. He just didn't play on as many teams. I guarantee if LeBron was to leave the Lakers right now, he will make sure that he goes to a super team. So the reason why KD wound up getting 4 is because he left again. But that is why I don't put him over LeBron now, because he didn't win with Kyrie. But I'm saying, for example, if LeBron was to leave Cleveland, he would go somewhere to where it would be a super team if he went to that team. So you consider they're in the same boat. The Lakers were in a super team when Brown. No, they're a super team right now. And they was a super team last year when they had LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook all on one team, because Russell Westbrook had just come off of averaging a triple-double. And he had Carmelo Anthony, too, as a 4th option. He had Rondo, who was one of the top 5 smartest point guards from this generation. Probably the smartest, second smartest. You had Dwight Howard playing his role on the rebounds. You had it's a lot of players on that team, bro. Bron is better than Kobe. So hey, bro, Squid, why you think Bron better than Kobe? Y'all know I got a list, right? Let's talk about that, bro. See, there we go. He started it, y'all. You can't blame it on me. So when I put this list in y'all face, y'all can blame them. Y'all can blame them. This is what I orchestrated right before I came on here, though. I mean, he the one that said Bron is better than Kobe, so now we got to talk about it, bro. This is the list that I came up with. And if you interchange 3 and 6, wait a minute. 3 and 6 are interchangeable, but I would probably put Larry Bird ahead of Steph if I had Steph at 3. But let's just pay attention to the order that I have right there. You said y'all think old players past their time equals a super team. Okay, so how was D Wade past his time when he had just come off of leading the league in scoring? How was D Wade past his time and Chris Bosh past their time if they both averaged more than LeBron James in the finals in 2011? So see, that's how you can cook that. That's how you can cook that. I'll give LeBron James the edge over Larry Bird because of his longevity, how long he was doing it for, his full body of work. But it was hard, bro. I'm telling you, Larry Bird is that nice. That's why if I was to put Steph at 3, I would swap Larry Bird and put Steph at 3. And put Larry Bird at 3 and Steph at 4. Cause I think his peak was something special, bro. And he was nice since day one when he came in the league. You said Bron at 3. You laughing at Bron at 3? You don't got Bron in your top 3? Are you crazy? You crazy, bro? Appreciate that, Ryan. Appreciate that grinding GCA. What has Curry done to prove that he's better all time than LeBron? I mean, like I said, you can say that they have the same amount of championships, and Steph and Curry's ring. This is what everybody forgets, right? After the whole LeBron versus Steph saga and the Cavs versus Warriors situation, bro, that whole stretch, after that was over with, LeBron won the ring against Miami, so he got his 4th ring. But Steph got his 4th ring last year. Now tell me this, whose ring was more valuable? Stephen Curry's ring last year was more valuable than LeBron's ring in 2020. Not because it was in a bubble, because I give him credit for the bubble, because everybody agreed to go there. But I'm talking about who he played against. He played against Jimmy Butler with no Bam Adebayo and Goran Dragic for most of the time. But even if that team was fully healthy, that team is not better than the Celtics from last year. And LeBron had Anthony Davis, who was a far better player than Andrew Wiggins, who was the second best player that Steph had last year. Andrew Wiggins averaged 18 points in the finals versus Anthony Davis, who averaged 25. But it's not even just the points. You already know that AD is better than Andrew Wiggins. You said just because you have an opinion, don't make it a fact. So you saying it's not a fact that Anthony Davis is better than Andrew Wiggins? I mean, I didn't really say my opinion yet. All I'm giving you is facts right now. I didn't say my opinion yet. I said that they have the same amount of rings. I said last year, Stephen Curry beat a better team than the Miami Heat, which is the team that the Lakers beat in 2020. That's what I said. How was that an opinion? I said Anthony Davis is better than Andrew Wiggins. How was that an opinion? I said Andrew Wiggins only averaged 18 points in the finals. How was that an opinion? Anthony Davis averaged 25 points in the finals against the Miami Heat team with no Bam Adebayo for most of the time. So how is that an opinion? That means no interior defense. That means Anthony Davis can go off. I mean, what do you mean shut up? They did. What are you talking about? You don't like hearing facts? I mean, bro, he don't want to ask me a question. How you going to tell me to shut up when I start answering it? Y'all not right. All he was asking me though was what argument did Stephen Curry? No, he said, "What is? How did Stephen Curry prove that he can't even be close to LeBron all the time?" So I just gave you facts about the fourth championship. So that don't have nothing to do with the Cavs versus Warriors. Yeah, I'm about to get him. That don't got nothing to do with the Cavs versus Warriors. Unfair this, unfair that, or super team this, super team that. Because Steph didn't have a super team last year. LeBron actually had more talent on his team last year than Steph had. And also, even if you go to the beginning, Stephen Curry won a championship without making a super team. So his first ring was without a super team. Like when he led his Warriors team to 67 wins, they won a championship. Like when he won the MVP, they won a championship. When LeBron James won the MVP and led the Cavs to 66 wins, they didn't win a championship. Now look, without that being a knock on Bron, all I'm saying is Steph didn't win a championship. So don't we have to give him credit when he won back-to-back MVP and won a championship? So that's all-time great stuff. So that gives him that's going on to his resume. Now watch this. When he won with KD, even though he won with KD, he turned around and won without KD. So he proved how valuable his production really was, which he still averaged 26 in the finals them years, right? So let me ask y'all this question. Y'all think Kawhi Leonard played better in the finals in 2014 than Steph played when KD was on the team in the finals? Because that's basically what y'all saying. Since he didn't get a finals MVP, you don't think he played that well. But y'all will give Kawhi credit for playing well in San Antonio. He only averaged like 17 in the finals. So what I'm saying is all of that matters together. You add all of that up because he proved it last year. No super team last year against a better team than his. See what I'm saying to you, bro? So, I mean, LeBron Burner said he wanted to come up. I don't know where he at. I don't know where he at, bro. Yo, you gonna pull up? You gotta send a request. Said 3 assists interchangeable. Hold on, I'm trying to. LeBron Burner said he wanted that smoke. Yo, LeBron's burner is running away because I just spit facts, bro. That's why he's scared to come up here. Russell has, yeah. Hold on, LeBron's burner. You gotta send the request. You saying you right here? You not right here. I'm right here. You in the comments. I'm right here. You gotta send a request. This man is bluffing, bro. This man is bluffing. Dude been ignoring comments for 5 minutes because he's looking for one dude. Y'all not telling me. Y'all not telling me nothing. Y'all not saying nothing. You said, how do you send a request? You hit the guest button at the bottom. You're not telling me nothing, bro.
Yo, yo, this
Good,
what's up,
bro.
my boy? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your top 10 or top
Yeah.
15?
Oh no, that's my top 15.
Yeah, okay. Curry Whiskey. You got Kevin Durant at 14.
Yeah, sir.
You got okay. Honestly, you know why I think your list is valid. You know why? Cause you
Well,
watch like old school ball. I could see that. That's the reason why you list like that. You
yeah,
feel
you
me?
got all of it in.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't like how you put Stephen Curry right there.
Hold on. We gotta give him credit for what he did. Out of all the stuff,
Okay,
all the trash that I
from
was talking about,
nah.
bro, I couldn't keep
Duncan, come on.
talking trash.
Yeah, Duncan is good where he at. How many rings? Guess how many rings Duncan got? Stop playing with him.
Yeah, like five,
Um,
right?
yep. They forgot that. Shaquille O'Neal. I ain't gonna lie. You put Allen Iverson up there too in the top 15.
Yeah, I mean, really, Giannis surpassed him, but since Giannis so young, I'm gonna just hold off on it. I'm gonna still give AI where I
Wait,
had him at before that.
I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy. Kobe top five though. Larry Bird, Tim Duncan. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like how you put Stephen Curry on up there with the greats, though. I ain't gonna lie. He's not. He did a lot, but I don't think he's. No, bro.
No, because one thing he can say is that he the best shooter ever. So none of them can say that out their mouth.
Bill Russell, yeah, definitely Bill Russell is a good. Come on now, you got to know the history.
No, Bill Russell. Nah, see, my criteria is eye test first, number second, and then your rings. I'm ranking you based on your rings and how hard it was to win them championships. That's why I put Allen Iverson at the bottom. He got the eye test and the numbers, but he didn't win no championships. If he had a couple of rings, he'll be in the top 10.
Mm, okay, you're right. You're right. Where you have Larry Bird up there? Oh yeah, Larry Bird over Magic. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Jason Tatum, are you dumb?
Said Jason
uh,
already. Yeah,
I
somebody in the
mean,
comments said Giannis over AI. I'm glad you said that, bro. I actually got Giannis right there, but yeah, Giannis at 15. Like when I really made my list and ranked it, Giannis supposed to be at 15, but I had AI there before Giannis started coming up. So I just want to be, I be wanting everybody to see what I really think about AI.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, yeah, this is actually legit. I can't even lie. But only thing that I don't really like how you put Steph Curry up there. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't have Steph in my top 10 at first, but last year I don't know. I mean, what he left out. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. We'll see. We'll see if we'll see if he proves it. Like if he win again, he'll be solidified for real, for real.
Yo,
What's
what's
up?
good, Crunch?
What's up, bro?
What's up? So I want to like just see your criteria and stuff like that. Like what you value. Like what you value.
Oh, I value eye test first,
Okay.
num number second. That's why,
Okay.
and, and I want to say this. That's really the main reason why I give LeBron the edge. Like I said, 3 and 6 is interchangeable, but I give LeBron the because of his eye test is so strong and how long he's been doing it. Because that factors in
Okay.
too. So his
Okay,
eye
that's
test
fair.
first. Yeah, his eye test first.
Okay.
Right, right.
Why do you have
Hold on.
Isaiah so high though? Why do you have Isaiah at 12?
Oh no. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. Is eye test first, number second, and then championships. And I'm ranking how hard it was to win those championships.
Okay, okay.
So I think Isaiah Thomas is in the top 15 for eye test because of his position. He's like
Okay,
top three
so
eye
because you
test.
value how like important his rings were, pretty much, basically.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Yeah, I was just trying to like
and
see
so
what. Yeah. What about playoffs? Do you value playoffs more than regular season or?
I mean, yeah. You know, I value full body work.
Okay. Trying to
You
see
know,
this. Trying to see. Why do you think LeBron and Curry are interchangeable though?
okay. So all right, cool. So let's talk about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
For one, they were born in the same hospital. they're from the same exact place.
Okay.
Um, two they are the two, but I think they're the two best players from this generation.
Okay, that's fair.
And so they were going at it against each other. And Steph has a winning record, and he has the same amount of rings as LeBron James. And he has
Okay.
his own body of work to go with that compared to LeBron. So I think it stacks up either way. You can't just necessarily give LeBron the edge because Steph can always say, and I give LeBron the edge, but Steph can still always say that he has a winning record against LeBron James in the finals. And that's with and without KD because he won before KD came there. He won while KD was on the team. And last year he won his fourth ring. To me, was more valuable than LeBron's fourth ring.
Okay. Okay, but like, what about like the 2 rings that Steph Curry won when he had KD too, though? Like,
I can talk.
LeBron's been
Well,
the best
what
player on
about?
every single team. Like, with that, there's like been no debate. Like, you could argue Steph was better than KD for those rings, but like, LeBron's been noticeably the best on his like team. Like every single time.
I mean, not necessarily. He wasn't the best on his team in 2011 because Chris Bosh and D Wade both averaged more than him in the finals.
Okay, yeah, he did choke in that playoffs, but like they didn't win it that year. Well, we're talking about only his rings,
Right,
right?
I'm saying, and that's why they lost. So that goes in your resume, sadly.
Okay, but
So
Curry played
hold
bad in
on, hold on,
2016
hold on.
too.
If you try to get into a college, bro, and you show them your transcript, you think they're not going to talk about that one time that you failed the class? I failed a class in college.
Okay. But then we can talk about 2016 Curry too, right? When he choked in the finals too.
You're right.
Right? That was a
Right.
bad series. He got outplayed by Kyrie.
Exactly. Right. So that's,
Yeah.
so now they're neck and neck as far as choking in the finals, right? But then what about '07?
Okay, but like Braun like wipes him in everything though, like
No, no, no. I'm
MVP
saying
race,
because LeBron
MVP
got, no,
finishes.
no, no, no. I'm saying because LeBron got outplayed by Tony Parker. So I'm saying Steph has counters for all of that. And so also he's the best shooter ever. Um, you know what I'm saying, bro. And then but I'm saying even his production when KD was winning Finals MVP, he was still averaging like 26 in the finals.
Okay.
So I never seen Steph just like fall off or take any dip. Like Steph, like KD was the most dangerous weapon. So it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, they were kind of like 1A, 1B, so I kind of get what you're
Yeah.
saying with that. Yeah, they're 1A, 1B. So okay, I can get with that. Let me look. Uh why do you have AI 15? Is it just like his skills and stuff like that? Like his pure skill? Or
Yeah, skill. Well, it's his production too because he has the 4 scoring titles. And then when I look at his numbers really are only matched by guys that were like 6'6" and up. And he was doing that for a long time, ever since he came into the NBA. Because he came in averaging 23, I think, and then it was just up from there. He had seasons where he was averaging 30, like multiple seasons where he was averaging 30 plus, and he carried his team to the finals, just like LeBron James did. He won the MVP just like LeBron did. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he
As
did
far as
take his team to the finals. That's impressive. Yeah, for
and,
sure.
yeah, and I always use LeBron as a measuring stick because I think LeBron has been dominant ever since he came into the league. So that's why. And I just be wanting people to see it. If we hold LeBron in high regard, which we should, other players that have come close to what he did, I think we should look at them a different way. Is what I'll be saying that
Yeah.
for.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He just didn't. He just didn't. I mean, he didn't have the defensive side of the ball. I mean, he did. Hold on. He is a steals champ, right?
Who?
Allen Iverson.
I don't know. He could. I think he might be. I think he might be for one of the years. But like, he wasn't a good
Um,
defender though, right? Like
Hold on.
AI
So I got to
wasn't
take
that
that. No,
great of a
no, no,
defender.
no, no, hold on. So I got to take that back because he got a steals champ. So I got to take that back.
So, do you think Giannis will finish top 15 all time though? Like once Giannis is finished with his career.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's 15 right now. Really,
So you'd
he's
take
15 right
Allen
now.
Iverson off
He's
the
really
list
over
and you'd
it.
put Giannis.
Yeah, yeah. When I rank Giannis, he really fell at 15 if I'm being objective. But I had Allen Iverson there before Giannis started going crazy. So I kind of want to. I be wanting to point out how good AI is too.
Yeah.
But for the record, Giannis is there and climbing because really he has a case for being over KD also, which will
Okay.
put him right there.
So
Then
so if KD wins a ring though, like this year, would you put him like near top 10 status? Because that would be 3 rings, 3 Finals MVPs. He won without Steph. Would you say he has a case?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just
He would
off of
have.
like
He would
pure
have a case.
skill and just like everything, you know? Because he's also a good defender now. He's like improved on defense as well.
Yeah, really, bro. I had KD top 10. I just kind of moved him out when I seen that he didn't win with Kyrie, because when Steph won without KD, that put Steph higher and moved KD out.
Yeah,
But
that's super fair. Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
can
So
get with
that's what
that.
happened with
What
that. But if KD
if
wins
okay?
again, I'll
So if
definitely
you do by
yeah.
era though, like do you by era? Why do you have Kareem like at 10? Like, because Kareem was like the most dominant player of his time. Like, do you rank relative to era or just like in general?
Yeah, I mean it's yeah, it's relative to era. But Kareem, I'm hard on Kareem because he didn't win without the two greatest point guards of all time at that time.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. But like his
it
team
just
was
kind of
shit though. His team was ass though. Like with the Bucks and stuff, he was like carrying them. Like
yeah, no man,
it's
it's
like
hard with
discrediting.
Kareem.
It's like discrediting Kobe for not winning a chip with like his sorry teams where he had to take all the scoring workload. We can't discredit Kobe for that, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kareem is always hard because also the main thing about it is this though, bro. When I look at Hakeem Olajuwon, I just don't see Kareem being better than Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, if you're talking about like it's just skill and talent alone, it's fair. Yeah, because Hakeem was
Yeah,
skilled and elite on both sides. But then why do
yeah.
you have
Cause look,
Wilt over him? Is it just because of dominance? Like Wilt is like a big playoff dropper, right?
yeah. I mean, but like I said, the eye test first, number second. So Wilt Chamberlain, wow, that's top three material right there. Within the championships, he didn't win until he played with Jerry West, but LeBron didn't
Yeah.
win until he played with D Wade
But if you value winning as well, why is Bill Russell not top 15?
because he don't have the eye test and the numbers. You know what
But
I'm
like
saying?
his defensive numbers are crazy though. Like if you value defense, he's like by far the best defender of all time. Like
Yeah,
if
but
you
it's
just
two
value
sides of the
like
basket.
relative to era.
Yeah, but it's two sides of the basketball. Just like how y'all say about Melo.
Okay, but then like Steph Curry's elite on offense, but he's not a good defender. So
No, he has
like
the championships though, so that's something like when Stephen Curry cried when he won that ring, bro. That's because he knew that nobody can ever say anything about him.
yeah, but Bill got the championships too though. Like even though he wasn't great on
But
offense, like he
he
was like
was he was
by
he
far
was
the
like
best on
he
defense.
was he was the fourth best player on his team.
Fourth
Actually, I'll say
best player
second.
on his team.
Actually, hold on.
Oh
I'll
my!
say second. Hold on. I'll second best player, but he was like the fourth leading scorer, right, or fifth leading scorer. You had Bob Cousy, John Havlicek, Sam Jones, and Casey Jones.
I know, but like Bill was more of a defensive anchor. Like he wasn't taking all the shots. I know he was kind of uncoordinated
Bro,
on
because
offense, but his
all the
defense is
people
insane.
on the other teams didn't really know how to play basketball yet, bro. They had just invented basketball like a few years before that. And so those guys, man, Bill Russell was swatting everything. But Bob Cousy was coming down, shaking people up, dropping dimes, hitting crazy layups. Sam Jones was a sniper. And John Havlicek, bro, he was great on defense too. And he was better on offense. So I don't know, bro. Bill Russell, and then look, y'all talk about Kobe being inefficient. And listen, man, rest in peace to Bill Russell. He's a legend, man. The late great Bill. I got so much respect for Bill Russell.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just about to tell the truth on what happened, right? Y'all talk about Kobe Bryant being inefficient, but Bill Russell was inefficient too.
Yeah,
Bill
that's
Russell
true.
was
But he
Bill
was in
Russell
a
was more.
defensive era. Like
Hold on. Bill Russell was more inefficient than Kobe. He shot worse from the field than Kobe. And he's a center, but nobody talks about Bill Russell being inefficient.
but he also like that's what I'm saying. Like that's his only weakness is like his offensive game. His defense is like cracked, bro. Like his defense, he's like easily number one on defense, like all time. Like he like
Who
he
has
played in defensive era.
hold on, bro, hold on. Who has more all defensive teams? First team all defense.
Okay, come on. That doesn't say who's a better defensive player, dude. Okay, you have to realize this. Okay, Kobe Bryant wasn't even an elite defender for like 15 seasons. It's because of his name that he won his All NBA
All
defensive
right,
teams
I'm
toward
glad
the
you
end of
said
his
that.
career.
No, no, hold on. I'm glad you said that, bro. Everybody talk about that. Everybody be trying to say it's because of his reputation. If he got all defensive teams because of his reputation and his reputation was so high, why didn't he get more MVPs off his reputation?
MVPs because like Nash was crazy those 2 seasons, and
Oh man.
he led top two
Oh man.
offenses.
Hold on. Cool. If he got them all defensive, hold on. Does LeBron have a good reputation?
Yeah,
Because he never had a scandal, right? Or
yeah.
nothing. Or nothing. He's a role model and things of that nature, which he is. I'm giving him praise right now. So off of
Mm.
his reputation, why don't he got more all defensive teams?
Because he didn't do
And
it for
Kobe
as
had. Hold
long
on.
as
Hold on.
he didn't do it for as
All
long. He wasn't that
right.
elite
Thank you.
on defense for that long.
All right.
That's
Thank you.
true.
So Kobe's a better defender, right?
I don't know because like peak for peak, LeBron's the better defender, like
How?
in
Hold on.
my
How was that
opinion.
so? How was that the case?
Because like LeBron was like a better help defender and rim protector.
No, Kobe was a better on ball defender. He was a better help defender. He was guarding it. Hold on. Kobe guarded the best guards for longer.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, perimeter defense wise, but like I also value help and rim protection as well.
Kobe was a
I'm
good.
trying to.
Kobe was a good rim protector. He blocked.
I know, but like LeBron, like
You know what I'm
in
saying?
Miami, he was insane. He was
Oh,
versatile. Like he could
that's
switch on
hold on.
anyone. His
My bad. Hold on.
switchability was crazy.
You talk on because you're right, bro. You talking about when you blocked Tiago Splitter?
It's not just about the block on Thiago Splitter. He was literally should have won the
You tough,
depoy.
hey, bro. AC Sports, you tough. You're tough for that, bro. You just
Bro,
avoided
he
it, bro.
literally should have won the depoy that year. Maybe Marcus All deserved it, but he did deserve it.
Bro, I thought you was gonna say yes, bro. Hey, bro, you tough, bro. That's tough. That's
It's
tough.
not
You
just
got
because of
handles.
that block. Like
You got handles, bro.
he was a depoy candidate. You know that, right?
Hold
In
on. Did he win?
2013.
Hold on. Did he win? Did he win Depoy?
No, he didn't. Marcus All won the defensive
All
player of
right,
the year
so
that year.
we can't talk about what you almost did. I
But
mean,
like
we can't do
we
that.
can't discredit him, right? Like come on. It's like
All right, so
it's like if
how is he
Kobe
a better
doesn't win a
defender?
depoy, we can't discredit him on defense just because
No,
of
I'm saying
that.
neither one. No, I'm saying neither one of them won a Depoy, and Kobe got more all defensive teams. So he was doing it for long. He was first team all defense the same amount of time as Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan won a defense. Hold on, and Michael Jordan won a Depoy, and Kobe Bryant had the same amount of first team all defense as him.
I know, but like
So
first
he
team all
so he,
defenses doesn't
really
just
off his
measure. You have to
reputation.
measure by
So really, hold on,
traits.
hold on. So really off his. So if he got so if he got those all the, hold on. So if he got those all defensive teams off his reputation, then really off his reputation, he's supposed to have a depoy.
But like I think he should have won in 2013. I think he should have won in
LeBron? No,
2013.
I'm talking about Kobe.
Yes. I don't think Kobe was ever like okay in his prime. Tim Duncan was a better defender than him. Come on now, like
You can say
easily.
that, just like in LeBron's prime, Dwight Howard was a better defender than him.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true. That
You know
is
what I'm
true.
saying? And look,
Yeah, I'm
so
just
I
talking
think
about peak
Kobe.
for peak. I don't think LeBron's defensive longevity was that good, anyways.
All right, so P for Pete, do you think LeBron was a better defender?
Yeah, then Kobe, yes, yes,
So how?
because he was still
Who's
an
he guarding?
elite perimeter defender. He was a better help defender. He was
Who's he
better
guarding though?
switch. He had better switchability. He was just a better rim protector as well. He was a better overall defender, in my
Who,
opinion.
who's he guarding though?
Yeah, it's true. I can agree with that in that sense, but like he still
No, I
could
mean
guard
I
like
would just curious.
majority of
Go ahead.
positions. He could still guard, but okay, like I understand like he's gonna get cooked by players like KD and shit like that, but like he could still guard up like on players.
I'm just saying, bro. Kobe was guarding. I'm just saying because Kobe was also guarding all of the players that LeBron. Because even in 2012, 2013, Kobe was guarding all the best players on the other team, and that was Kobe Bryant in year 17
Okay, so here's my question now. Why do you have Kobe over LeBron, like in general? Like what's your reasoning for that?
because he did more with less. He got more championships than LeBron James. You know,
That's a team stat though. I feel like that's a team stat.
no, I'm saying when you talk about superstars, you talk about the championships that they led their teams to.
Okay.
You feel me?
Did he do more with less? I don't know, man. Like three of
Hold
his
on,
rings, he
hold
still was
on.
balling. Okay,
I was
keep
about to tell
talking, keep
you, right?
talking.
No, I was
Mm-hmm.
about to tell you. So he did more or less. He got more championships. He got more all defensive team. So that means he's a better defender. He's a better skilled player. So that means he's a better offensive player. So he's better on offense and defense
Kobe's a
as a
better
two-way player.
offensive player than LeBron. Kobe's a better offensive player than LeBron. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
But what about passing? What about playmaking? Like, what about that too? Like,
All right. Can I ask you a question, bro?
yeah, okay.
Is Russell Westbrook a better offensive player than Stephen Curry?
No,
So it's not right. So just because you average more of this, and this doesn't necessarily mean. Now listen, I'm not putting Russ in the same category as Brian, but I'm saying just because you average more of this, and this doesn't mean you're better on offense. Because at the same time, just like KD, you can play offense a different way that allows your team to eat more. Like Stephen Curry,
Okay,
his
I can get with that because Kobe was
Kobe's
a
play
great
style.
scorer.
He's better off ball. His play style is more conducive to winning. You can say it's because he played in a triangle, but at the end of the day, that's being unselfish. You don't have the ball. Like you're not getting all the stats. Like people be
So
like,
you're
"Oh,
saying
LeBron
Kobe's
was
like the more
actually do."
portable player. You're saying Kobe's the more portable player, like
He's a
he could
better
fit in the
offensive
offense.
player because even with leading the team, he didn't have other shot creators on his team.
But
You feel me?
like Braun was taking teams like he elevated his offenses to like next levels without like that elite players sometimes. Like he took his team to the finals because of his playmaking ability, because of his ability to attack the rim, and he was a way better passer. He was a
Yeah,
better
no.
playmaker because he
LeBron is one of
created
the best
better
offensive
opportunities
players
for
ever.
his teammate.
LeBron one of the best offensive
He,
players ever. But you know why I
I
got
know, but
Allen
like I'm
Iverson on that
saying
list?
like the
Hold on.
passing gap, right?
Oh
Like the
yeah, yeah.
passing is
I
like
give you that.
large gap. That's the thing.
I give you that. I give you that. As far as playmaking, I'll give
And
you
then
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but then what about scoring? I even think that like Braun has a case over Kobe for scoring because of production, right?
You can say he has a case for. No, I mean you can say he has a case for more longevity scoring, but even peak for peak, like you said about defense, Kobe Bryant wipes him as far as scoring peak.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Have
Yeah,
you ever seen
I
it?
can get with that.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
Yeah, he does have a better scoring peak. Yeah, Kobe definitely does. I do agree with that.
And it's
But
more
then like
so,
LeBron's playoff scoring is insane though. Like LeBron is averaging like 29 in the playoffs.
yeah. But then you got to ask yourself: do you value stat padding over winning? Because Kobe Bryant
So you're
has
calling LeBron a stat patter is what you're saying.
well, I wouldn't say stat padding, but I don't want to value stats over winning because I mean Kobe Bryant has a winning record against the Spurs versus LeBron who has a losing record against the Spurs. So it's not just the finals;
Spurs,
it's the Spurs as well. We all talk about the Spurs how good they were as a team, but Kobe Bryant torched them all the time. So I have
but
to give
Kobe
him
had better
credit for that.
teams
Based
though. Kobe
because
had better teams. Like
he beat him in '08 when he only had Pau Gasol who averaged 13 points that series. LeBron lost to them when he had D Wade too, and the Spurs were older. So it's not knocking LeBron. I'm just saying, based on what y'all say, this puts Kobe up. Um, you know what I'm saying?
But like Braun was the best player on every single team he was on. He has more MVP race finishes. He was better for longer. He has better longevity. He's a better playmaker.
But
Hey, watch out.
remember, so you
Hold on,
telling
hold
me
on,
you
hold on
think
now.
LeBron is better on defense than Kobe Bryant?
But hell nah, boy, Crunch, I'm finna get on your tail, bro. You been up here just saying all these false narratives and stuff, bro. Why you be putting on the show for these people like that, bro?
What you
Some of the stuff
mean,
you be
bro?
saying, bro, you just sat up here and said something. I forgot just that quick, but you just said something that made me, I gotta hit this goddamn request. He gonna let me in today. I forgot what it was that you just said, bro. When he come back to him, I'm like, yeah, that was, oh, you said you value winning, right? And not
Yeah.
stats. Well, with that logic, you might as well put goddamn Robert Ory in the conversation then, because you don't
Everybody
value
need to
stats,
quit
right?
putting Robert Ory like that, bro. Stop that.
That's not what I
Stop
said.
that.
Iverson was a better
Stop
scorer
that.
than
Hey,
Kobe.
you might, hey, no, that is what you said. You said you don't value
Stop it.
stats, you value winning.
Yeah, but his winning is bench winning, bro. Like, come on,
Nah, it ain't no bench
Yeah.
winning, it's winning. He
bro.
No,
Hold
hold
drove
on,
the
on,
hold on,
team, he
hold
hit the
on.
No,
game
that's
winning
not
shot.
true, player, because
I like
that's
your
the case,
argument.
then
Hey,
Bill
look,
Russell would be on this
no,
list.
I'm just saying by
Think
his
about it.
logic. Listen,
yeah,
brother, I'm just saying
I
by his
know,
logic.
trust me, I know,
Now,
because he got
truthfully, I
Will,
don't believe
but
this,
he don't
what I'm
got
saying.
Bill. He don't got Oscar
Nah,
Robertson, but he got AI up there.
Play is funny as hell, man.
So
Bro.
it's so your
Yo,
criteria crunch is so inconsistent, bro. Like it's like you value
No, bro. He
winning and then
funny.
you
No,
don't have
it's
Bill
funny how
Russell
you broke.
top
It's funny
15.
how you broke that down,
Like
bro. Cause I didn't say no, but I wasn't trying to say that I value like I don't value stats. I was saying like when it comes down to it between Brown and Kobe, like you feel me? Because he brought out his playoff stats, but Kobe got to win a record in the playoffs, and his stats is right there with him.
Oh,
You
let me
feel
say
me?
one more thing. And LeBron and Steph Curry is not interchangeable. Not ever, not no. Like LeBron James, like a good year times 99,000, and like Steph Curry is like one of them little Ferrari tires that might bust every couple
All right,
of
so let me
days.
ask y'all a question. So why?
Bron is on a
cool.
tier above Curry.
So why Steph? All right, cool. So why Steph beat him in 2015?
Because he had the better team.
No, but if Bron is that much better,
In 2015, Bron didn't have Kyrie or Kevin Love.
he
Oh, you
was
talking
up
about the
2-1.
first one? The first
Yeah, the
championship
first
they
one.
won?
Yeah, the first one. He was up 2-1.
They was up 2-1, and then his health
Hold on,
got hurt.
Reels and Hazel and Magic. I need y'all to chime in real quick. I want to hear what y'all think, man. You feel me?
Right.
What y'all
Hold
think
on.
about this whole shit?
I like the list, but I will put Curry where Bron is at simply because Curry beat Bron 3 times, bro. Simply just off that
Bron is
fact
better
alone,
than
bro.
Curry at basketball.
I don't
Like Bron is better.
listen to me.
What?
If
That's what I'm
LeBron's
saying,
better
bro.
than Curry,
With
bro,
that logic,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
no, Black Hazel.
I wouldn't be.
With that
Hold on,
logic,
listen.
what
I said
you
and I
just
quote.
said,
I
then
said and
Bill
I
Russell
quote.
should
Hold
be
on, I
the
just
number
said.
one person.
No,
Nigga,
I'm
hold
not.
on.
No, that's not. You trying to
I
change
wouldn't be
something else?
mad.
I said he beat him. Bill Russell didn't beat LeBron, bro.
Bill Russell beat
LeBron
Wilt a
got
whole bunch of
beat 3
times, and Bill
times.
Russell not on this list.
Listen though, LeBron got beat 3 times by this one person, bro.
Wilt Chamberlain got beat by Wilt
Feel
Chamberlain
me?
got beat by Bill Russell how many times?
Hold on. Bill
I'm just
Russell
saying
not in the
my
category
opinion,
these
bro.
players.
You feel me? That's just my opinion on that because Kobe beat LeBron too, and
Kobe
he
and beat
beat
Not in
LeBron.
the finals, bro. You talking about just
smacked his
finals,
ass.
right?
But,
Or we talking about just
So if
finals, or we
anything,
talking
Tim
about just
Duncan.
period?
right, Tim Duncan. I feel like Tim should be on that a little bit up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
But
Tim at
So you
I got Tim at
saying
5.
so basically what you
yeah,
saying?
okay,
Because
now
Steph
I feel you.
Curry. Now you do know Steph Curry went and cried to go get Kevin Durant to come play
So
for him,
hold on,
right?
hold on, hold on,
You
hold
do
on, hold on,
remember
hold
that
on.
shit,
No,
right?
Before
Players.
Kevin Durant.
Hold on.
I'm
At
just
least
saying.
Steph didn't have to
Let me
leave.
say this one thing. Hold on, players.
Let's stop before Kevin Durant though.
LeBron James went on national TV and complained about not getting Kyrie at the trade deadline.
Man, I don't
Exactly.
give a. We're not talking about that one right now. We'll get that subject later.
I'm
Cause
saying,
hey,
like, so
we always
I
doing
seen
the
them both. Hold
LeBron
on, so I
thing and
seen them
stuff,
both.
bro.
So I seen them both cry. I
Now,
But
seen them
So
both
are
bro,
you
cry.
gonna put him outside the top 5 because he was complaining on Twitter? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna put him like lower on your list or
man,
some
no, Black
shit? Like,
Hazel
Hold
over
on,
here
LeBron
tripping and
James.
stuff, man.
Hold on.
no,
LeBron
I'm
James went
Nigga
on.
just
saying,
Hold
bro,
on.
crazy.
you gotta look at
Hold
this
on.
logic, bro. Let me express my
Hold
knowledge,
on.
my logic real quick.
Yeah,
Crunch.
go ahead.
My thing is this: LeBron's supposed to be great, right? Ain't no way in hell Kirby should be whooping his ass like that.
Curry's not whooping his ass. The Warriors are
Listen,
whooping
hold
his
on.
ass.
Let me express something.
KD
Hold
is
on. Before
averaging
you say something,
35 a
when
game.
Jordan, listen. When Jordan got there, he whooped everybody ass, and he ain't let nobody eat. And
Jordan
once he
got his
got
ass
there,
whooped 9
listen.
times without
Look,
Scotty. He got his
Jordan
ass
didn't get
whooped
his
9
ass whooped in
times.
the finals, bruh. He didn't get
Hold
his
on, hold
ass
on, hold
whooped
on,
in the
hold on, hold on,
finals.
hold on. Hold on. I'm
He
gonna
couldn't
correct that
even
stat
make
if
the
you
finals
hold
without Scotty.
Yeah, because he was getting
Okay,
his ass whooped in the first
listen to
round.
what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm
He got
saying.
his ass whooped in the first
Once
and second
Jordan,
round.
listen,
on.
that's
Hold
the
on.
only thing y'all got. But
How do
once
you
Jordan
hold on,
made
hold
it
on,
to the
hold on,
finals,
hold on,
bruh,
hold on.
he did not
Listen,
lose. You feel me?
listen,
Key word,
listen,
once he made
listen.
it. He had to get
Exactly.
there.
Let's
So
be
when
clear.
LeBron James made
How
it
long did
there,
it take him
he
to even
allowed
get
a
there?
shooter. You
Hold
not
on, hold on, hold on,
understanding,
hold on.
bro.
He's
He
supposed to
allowed
be this great
I'm gonna
person,
put the
just like you
spike into.
said. This
He
person supposed to
allowed
be so
Curry to
great,
whoop that
right?
ass, boy.
No. I'm not finna get you. He supposed to
He's
be this great
supposed to.
person, right? But he could not get past Detroit or fucking Boston
Bro,
Celtics. He
I'm
hasn't
not
beat the
arguing
Boston
that.
Celtics
That don't make no
never
sense.
in the
You,
playoffs. As
hey,
Michael Jordan beat Larry
player,
Bird.
player, that's known. We're not talking about that though. I
Man, yes
said
we
once
is.
he
What the
got
freak?
there. No,
How
stop
we
it.
not?
Look, bro, stop it.
So
We're
you
talking
stop it
about
with the
finals.
nonsense.
We're
Man,
talking
stop
about
with this
finals.
old
You're talking
nonsense.
about
Because a lot
nonsense.
of y'all dudes be saying
No,
sometimes be the
you
most
talking
dumbest
about,
logic stuff I have ever heard of.
you talking about nonsense. We're talking about
That's not
finals.
nonsense. So
What I'm
hold on, wait a
telling you
minute.
is this. Pay attention
How
to what
many
I'm
times did
saying
Michael Jordan beat Larry
before you
Bird?
take it. Bro, pay
How
attention to
many
what I'm
times
saying.
did Michael Jordan beat Larry Bird?
Oh my God.
Zero.
You talking about that,
Zero.
but how many times did Larry Bird get on there and tell you that man is Black Jesus in
I don't give a
basketball
damn
terms?
how many times he
What is
lost.
you talking about?
And he was kicking his
That's
ass in
neither
the
here
first
nor
round.
there.
Booing him the
That's
fuck
neither
about
here nor
that
there.
bitch.
That's
Sending his
neither
ass
here
home in
nor
the first
there.
round.
That's not where I'm getting to a point. You gotta learn how to let motherfuckers get to their point.
You
What
done
I'm
said
telling
this
you is
before. Your
this.
points don't make no
What I'm telling you
sense.
is this. LeBron James got to the final 10 times, right? 10 times and got
10.
stopped 6 times.
Because
Three
he
of
lost to
those
a
times,
better team.
listen.
Maybe one of
Three
them
of
he
those
should have won
times,
that he lost.
bro,
But the other one,
shut the
goddamn, you
fuck
lose to a
up.
better team.
Shut
And he
up.
got that
Just shut up and
motherfucker.
listen. Shut up and listen. He got there 10 times, right? He lost 6. 3 of those losses came from that dude. That one dude. Come on now. He stopped his ass 3 times back to back to
Yeah, he
back.
had to go,
Bro, MJ
bro. This
would've
nigga
got
had to go.
that if he played
He had to
City
go get
Warriors.
goddamn
Yeah.
Batman to help him out. Superman
It
went and
don't
got
matter
Batman.
about what you're
Batman,
talking
Robin,
about,
and
bro.
goddamn the Joker was on the
LeBron
same fucking
James,
team, bro.
listen, that's the fucked up thing about it, right? They only went and got KD. They drafted everybody else, bro. LeBron James handpicks his teams
It
and
don't
still
fucking
Hold on,
got
matter. Why
hold
you
on.
mad at
somebody
LeBron
else.
James?
Yo,
So
yo,
you
hold
like
on.
one of the motherfuckers, man?
No,
He got
he
freedom of choice.
handpicked that team. He
You mad
handpicked
'cause
the
he
team
got
and
freedom
still
of
took the
choice?
L. Nobody ain't talking about that. What I'm
So you
telling you
mad
is
because LeBron James
a
got the freedom of
handpicked
choice to pick and
team.
choose what the fuck he want to do?
A
This nigga sound like
handpicked
Chris
When
team.
them
Wallace.
dudes in
Curry
the
won
80s
That's
and
all
2
you
90s
chips
is.
didn't
without a
have that
top
That's
10
all
privilege.
you
player.
is.
Yo, Crunch,
Curry
You know,
won
Crunch.
2
you
chips
My
I
without a
know
thing
you
top
is,
10
you gotta
When
player.
those
explain.
players in the 80s and 90s didn't
LeBron
have
James
that
could have
privilege
went
Nobody
to
to move
saying
KD.
that,
around
bro.
and put
LeBron
shit
James
together.
could
Because
have
you know
said,
why?
"Hey
Because niggas were
KD,
too
help me
stupid.
whoop them."
They was dumb. They didn't think they had the brains to do that. That's why they didn't allow them kids to do that then in the 80s and 90s. Now,
You ain't
those
got
same people that you
no
talk about in the 80s and
argument.
90s fought for
You
these
ain't
dudes to
got
get
no
where they're at
point. You
now.
arguing
You gotta
temper
know your history
Hold
about this
on,
stuff,
hold on,
homie.
hold on.
You really arguing
If
temper matter shit
if
because
you're discrediting,
LeBron could have went to KD and said, "KD, let's link up and whoop their ass." Then would you be talking shit? No, because LeBron did it.
Yeah.
If LeBron did it,
Yeah,
you
the
wouldn't
fuck I
say
but hold
would.
shit.
on, hold
But
on.
let
Yes, the
If
another
fuck I
team
if
do
would.
it,
I
I'm
if
said
going
if
to say
LeBron
if
James,
something.
we discredit LeBron's
me
ring, if we
personally, I said
discredit
if he
Curry's
went
LeBron
ring
ain't
to
with
got
with
KD,
AD.
KD,
He got AD.
no,
He got AD
Real
and
quick.
can't win
Hold on, y'all.
shit.
Time out.
it's
Hold on, y'all.
two
Time out.
different types of.
Hold on,
Simple.
y'all.
Come
Time out
on,
real
bro.
quick. Hold on, y'all.
Come
Time out real quick.
on.
Real quick. Hold on. Hey, Magic, you was ready to chime in?
yo, if you're gonna discredit Curry's rings with KD, then you're gonna have to discourage Wade's rings with LeBron as well. LeBron
Oh, I
can't
Exactly.
didn't
go
discourage
against
nobody
something.
rings. Who said discourage rings? I ain't taking
You're
away
saying that
nobody
he
ring.
won. You're
You
saying
is
that
because you claiming that they know
you're
he got
saying
No,
that
I
KD.
he
just
beat
said
He went
because
to
LeBron
because
get
you said
with
KD.
just because
KD.
he
Fuck
beat him three
around
times don't
KD
make him
KD.
do
lost his
better
ring
than
to
that person.
LeBron with
His
Wade.
team beat his team three times, and I said with that
Bruh.
logic, you might well say Larry Bird is better than Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan never beat Larry Bird.
Bruh, that's not no logic.
Oh Lord, boy, you man, what
That's
school you
not no
graduated
logic.
from?
Listen to what
You
you
must have had
saying.
homeschool.
Listen to what
Just
you
because
saying, bruh. Listen to what you saying.
oh my
You trying to
I'm
enter,
going
you
by
trying
your
to interject in
logic.
other people. But what I'm telling
Bro
you is,
was a
in LeBron
champion.
James era, the 6 stops that he got are about the 2 guys that we argue that's better than him. That's the shit that's the shit that makes perfectly good sense to me. Not
But
this
bro,
person
whose
and that
daughter is
person and
crying,
this
bro?
person and that person. No,
so
he got
so
stopped
you
by a
one of
motherfucking point guard, bruh. A
So you
shooter.
one of those people that think that so basically what you saying is it's just one person on the basketball court, right? That one person is doing all the shots. That one person playing defense.
Bro,
That
go
one
look at
person
the
is
numbers.
coaching. No, no, no,
Go
no.
look at the
Cause see,
numbers
people
before
like
you
you
say
think
that,
it's
bro.
only one person that take to win a championship, bro. A
No, no,
championship is
no.
a
See,
team effort.
that's how
It's
special
a
you is.
team
He said that's how
That's
effort,
how
special.
bro.
special you is. Everybody know
It's
Golden State
called
play team
team.
ball.
It's
But
not
see, this
tennis.
that's how
It's
you know
not
when you lose
golf.
the
It's not
argument.
track and field.
You try to play that shit.
No,
They
I'm
tried to play
telling you
that
the
shit
truth. Ain't no
earlier.
playing nothing. It's the
They
real
tried to play
truth.
that
Ain't no
earlier.
one person winning
Steph
no
Curry is the
championship,
leader
bro.
of that team. That's Steph
You
team,
name me
bro.
one person that scored
That's Steph
125
team.
points through the
Hold up,
average to
hold up,
That's
hold up.
Steph
125 for a
team.
whole season and
They
did
just
all
said
the
one
scoring,
man don't
all
win
the
a team.
rebounding, the
But
coaching,
then
and
they
did
said that when
everything
the
by
man wins the
himself.
Finals MVP, he's the one that won the team. He the best player.
Exactly.
So
So
Man,
He's
chill
the
stop
it.
best
hold
Y'all
on,
player.
can't
hold on,
keep
it,
hold
bro.
on, hold
discrediting
on, hold on,
mans
Stop
and
hold
it,
on,
say,
bro.
hold
well,
on.
Shaq
Stop
won with Kobe. He
Hold
got
on,
all
hold
the
on.
MVPs. But then turn around and say one man can't win, bro. That don't make no sense.
Hey, hold
Whenever
on,
it comes
y'all.
to LeBron,
Hold
your
on,
arguments are never
y'all.
consistent.
But
Hey,
It's
y'all.
always
listen,
It's
something
other
different.
it's
NBA
never
players have won
consistent, bro.
without
Every
having
single
a
time,
top
it's always something
75
different
player
shit with
next to them.
LeBron.
Curry
It's
did it
never.
twice without a
An
top
excuse for
75
absolutely everything.
player.
Exactly.
Giannis did it without a top 75 player. We have to
Exactly.
take these into consideration. We're not trying to say LeBron isn't a top 10 player all time, but you
Exactly.
gotta
There's
give
no way
credit to
none of
someone
y'all
who
play
took the
sports in
wait,
high
listen to
school
me,
or
listen to me,
college
bro.
or
Listen to
anything.
me, bro.
There's
Listen
no
to
way
me.
y'all play
Listen to me,
sports.
bro. Listen to me, bro, because I know you old enough to understand this. If I sit here and say you gotta respect someone who took the stairs and overlook the person who took the fucking escalator, bro. LeBron
Right.
took an escalator to try to be the GOAT, bro. Why are you
Damn.
discrediting the dude that we talking about that took the fucking stairs, bro? You sitting here
Exactly.
yelling, but I have not
Who
been able to
took the
catch one
stairs
of your
on
Hey,
points
Stephen
yet.
all
F's,
right, now
bro?
let me touch up on that. You know why he
Hold on,
took
yo.
the
Hold on.
motherfucking stairs? Because he
Hold
wasn't
on.
allowed to use the fucking escalator. That's why
This
he
the
took the
last.
fucking
No,
stairs.
it's
He wasn't
because
The
allowed
point
to
is,
use the
why do
escalator.
you
Point. This the
give?
well
last
Listen,
point.
bro,
deserved.
Last point.
listen.
It's
It was a
So
because
you
different whole
telling me
era of
you telling me
basketball.
the
And I'm
person who
47
took the
years old, bro. I done
escalator,
watched
I
their
all this.
career holds more weight? You telling me the person who took the escalator, their legacy holds more weight than the person
Because
who
he
took the
had
stairs?
it's
what?
just like hold on, I got one for him. It's just like saying
That's the
what's
last point.
better, beating a team that's the juggernaut or being a fucking juggernaut team.
He did beat a juggernaut fucking team. He beat a team that
What's
had the
better,
all-time
beating
winning
them
record.
once?
The fuck you
Listen,
mean?
what's better, beating
Did he?
them once
Hold
out
on,
of
wait a
4
minute.
times?
Now, did LeBron James not
Beating them
come
once
back
out of
down?
4 times?
So he
No. Let
beat.
me
Wait,
cook
Or
one
back to
Hazel.
back
Wait,
to
let him
No,
back.
let
talk.
me
Hazel,
not.
let him
No.
talk.
Did LeBron James
Y'all
beat
need
the
to
best
let each
team
other
in
talk.
history? Did he not in the
Yes, I'll give you
championship?
that.
No, play it. No, play
Well,
it.
you
Play it.
talking
Play it.
about what?
Hold
You
on,
talking
play
about
it.
the
Play it.
73 and 9? That's what you
Did he
talking
not
about?
do that?
Hold on, please. Hold on, please. This is one thing I'll say to that. That team was not the best team in history. You want to know why?
Man, look,
Exactly.
now there y'all
Hold on,
go with
please,
that
please. Hold on,
discrediting
hold on.
people
So
shit,
what was the
man.
Exactly.
There y'all go with
2018?
that discrediting
Please.
people. No,
Hold
It's
on,
there
hold
you
on,
go
not.
with that
hold on,
discredit.
please, bro. You want to
It's
know why?
not.
You want to know
Don't
why, bro?
discredit. Do not discredit. Because
Hold
they
on.
would have
I'm about to
won
tell you.
that
Hold on.
whole thing.
Hold
Y'all
on.
would be
Please.
talking about that as the
Please.
best
No,
team ever.
No, we
please. Hold on.
wouldn't.
I'm
Yes,
about to tell
y'all
you why, right?
would.
You give
Please. I'm
credit
about to
where
tell you.
credit is
So
due.
what
Hold
the
on. Time
fuck
out.
is the Warriors
The
with
best
Kevin
team
Durant,
of
bro?
all
If the
2018
73 and 9 is the
Warriors.
best team.
Hold on, please.
Exactly.
Please. You want to know why? Because they didn't win the NBA championship.
Exactly.
Okay, and
And
the
you know
NBA
why?